my grocery haul. Apple cider vinegar. My next little sick tip is stay hydrated. One of the supplements I take when I'm sick. Pure encapsulation. Let's puzzle. That is everything that I got. Good morning and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my grocery haul, so y'all get to see that this week, and then also kind of like a sick day in the life, and I'm going to show y'all some of the things I do when I'm sick and supplements I take and all the things I do, because I have been like off and on sick for over a week now. It like comes and goes, and there will be a few days where I feel like really bad, and then there's a few days where I feel almost normal and I think it's going away, then it comes back, and it's been weird. So normally I kind of plan out my content and I post like one video a week that's more like curated and thought out, but I'm trying to be better / I want to start posting more often and just genuinely filming a bit more throughout the week, even if that's like a sick day or just whatever realistically is going on. So that's what I'm doing today. If I look a little ill, it's because I am a little ill, but we're at Kroger right now. We just picked up our groceries and then I'm gonna go do a pickup order from Sprouts next, so we're about to drive over there. I have two friends with me, aka Ryan and Heidi are with me, but anyways, that's what is going to be in this video. Actually, a moment for my cute doggo. It's the best time of the year when Heidi's in her Christmas sweater. Okay, we are back and I've laid out all my groceries. So what I got for the week, I went with things that just sounded good. Part of my weird illness symptoms, I've had a really bad sleep for a few nights in a row, and then I'll like wake up with a headache, and then I had like a cough for a couple of days, and then that went away, and it's been back and forth. But another thing is my appetite. It's like I'll be super hungry, but then nothing sounds good. And then since I've been doing all of my like macro tracking and I'm not doing a lot of processed foods, all I have in our house is like vegetables and that doesn't sound good, especially when you're sick. All I have been wanting is like a cracker. I feel like when you're sick as a kid, it's like chicken noodle soup and like saltine crackers, and all I've been wanting is some sort of like processed cracker. So this week I'm not doing any sort of plant-based lunch, mainly because I didn't have the energy to like find a new recipe to try to do that. So I'm just going back to my normal leftovers for lunches this week, and then I got a few things that just sounded good to me and just sounded kind of like comfort foods, honestly. So number one is going to be my loaded baked potato soup that I love. I probably haven't made this in over a year, and I do it in my Instant Pot, but you could easily do it in like a regular pot. And then I'm doing burger bowls because that sounded very easy, because I wasn't sure how I'm gonna feel this week. So there might be a day where I need to do something that's really easy to bring together, and burger bowls are really easy. And then another easy one is chicken thighs with the side of like roasted veggies. We've been doing a lot of that lately and they're really good. I have a really yummy like seasoning that goes on them that I love. So we're doing chicken thighs and veggies as well. We got stuff for Ryan's egg cups like normal, and then a couple of additional fun things. I did get some Siete chips for me this week because, again, all I have been wanting is like a cracker or like a chip or something while I've been sick. I've been like craving that. So let me show you everything that I got. Okay, I got 3 things of ground beef for burger bowls. And then I know that this is not like the healthiest brand or whatever of bacon, but I do bacon on top of the loaded baked potato soup. So I do like the green onions, bacon, and then Ryan tops his with like cheese and sour cream too, obviously, but I can't do that. So I eat a little bit more bacon and a little bit more green onion. Mild Italian sausage for Ryan's egg cups. I got 2 things of chicken thighs, some eggs. For the roasted veggies that are going to go on the side of chicken thighs, I do a big thing of mushrooms. I cut up this whole red onion, 3 bell peppers, 2 zucchini, and I think those are all the vegetables that go on the roasted veggie plate. 2 onions for different recipes. The tomatoes are for burger bowls, lettuce for burger bowls, apples, grapes, bananas. I normally get a 5-pound bag for my loaded baked potato soup, and I chop up all of these. Got some avocado oil spray and some avocado oil, and then chicken broth for the soup, some garlic powder, some paper towels, some laundry detergent. These are my chips that I opted for this week. And then I also got some French fries. I didn't feel bad about getting like a frozen French fry because this brand, Roots, is only 2 ingredients: organic potatoes, organic oil, avocado or olive. When I didn't really have an appetite, French fries sounded so good to me. So this is the second bag that I've bought over the weekend. And then lastly, I got some of these potatoes. And my thought process with this was to roast these and eat these on the side of breakfast. So do some scrambled eggs and kind of a hash situation. I really was going for carbs this week. So many potato things: potato soup, French fries, these potatoes on the side of breakfast. All of that just sounded so good, and I'm just gonna roll with it. But that is everything that I got. Ryan's on a work call right now. I'm gonna do some dishes. Okay, this has been my life for the past 4 days, is that I'm really hungry, but everything sounds gross, which is why I got the chips today. But we're gonna have some snacks. Okay, it's 11:31, which is close enough to lunchtime for me. But the main thing I wanted to show y'all is one of the supplements I take when I'm sick is this BioFizz Immune. And this is a powder, and it's like you see here, it's orange flavored. A couple things about this though is that it now says it's discontinued on Fullscript, which sometimes just means that they're renaming it or rebranding supplements, because I've had that happen where it's the identical supplement, but then they change the name of it. So I don't know if that's what they're doing with this one, but if you don't see it on Fullscript, you might still see it on the Designs for Health website. The second thing about this one is that I feel when you do a full scoop, it says to do 1 full scoop as the serving size, and I feel whenever I do 1 full scoop, it never sits super well with my stomach. But if I do half a scoop and then just do half a scoop twice a day, that is always fine. It never affects my stomach if I do half a scoop. So I just do half a scoop of this and just a teeny little bit of water. And then I always make sure to have eaten some food first. So I'm gonna make this to be able to drink this right after I finish the chili. I forgot to mention what's actually in here that's kind of good for your immune system, but it's got vitamin C, obviously, vitamin D, zinc, and then quercetin and resveratrol are the 2 others that I really like for immune support. And you can obviously take zinc, quercetin, resveratrol, vitamin C as individual capsules, because I do have individual capsules of quercetin, zinc. I may have ran out of resveratrol. Oh, I do have these. Pure Encapsulations makes a lot of good little just individual ingredient supplements. So just zinc by itself, or you can take quercetin by itself, or even the resveratrol. So I also have those, but the BioFizz powder has all of those things in it, plus the vitamin C. But I'm gonna eat my chili before I get so hungry that I'm nauseous. So I'm gonna eat chili and then take my supplements. If there's anything that can make mommy feel better, it's Heidi coming to snuggle. That is so sweet. It can't see you unless your face is down here. You have to come down here.
I can just be like those cartoons from the 90s where you just never saw their head.
The cartoon with the head cut off, yeah. Oh, I was gonna get electrolyte. That's what I came here to do. Will you grab me a fruit punch? Whoa, I got it. Okay, my next little sick tip is stay hydrated. I'm going to do a little Jigsaw Health Fruit Punch electrolyte. 2 days ago, I drank 5 hydro jugs and I think 2 electrolytes plus teas and was ravenous for hydration. What's absolutely diabolical though is that not 10 minutes after filming my last clip of my stomach feels weird and it almost feels too full and I'm gonna lay down, 10 minutes went by and my stomach was gurgling it was so hungry and starving. And it's been like this for 3 days. Today's day 4 of like my appetite being so weird. So I guess I'll make a snack. I might make some French fries. It's like 2:30, so I have a long way to go before it's dinner time. So maybe I'll make some French fries. Some avocado oil spray on top, and then the best, seasoned salt, always for fries. Okay, so we had our little snack. I have been working on some client work. The first half of the day, I was definitely just relaxing and like watching YouTube and kind of taking it easy. And now it's the afternoon. Ryan has gone to go play some pickleball, and I am trying to debate what to do next because since I've been kind of relaxing all weekend, I'm kind of like tired of that. Like I want to do something because I feel like I've been here in my corner on the couch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today, 4 days of like, this has been where I live. So I'm debating a few things. I kind of want to start a Christmas puzzle. And by the way, yes, I'm a decorate November 1st Christmas gal. And I had plans to decorate for Christmas this past weekend because today is November 3rd, I think, when I'm filming this, but just obviously wasn't feeling good. And I even got stuff for like homemade hot chocolate, homemade whipped cream, because y'all know that I am reserving my desserts for my select few occasions for like a Christmas movie night or like decorating the tree or something like that. So I have not had any of that because obviously sugar is not going to help me get better. All of that to say, I kind of want to do a Christmas puzzle, or I could go get some Christmas decorations. Okay, scratch all of that. I was about to puzzle, but then I was like, honestly, that's just like another activity where I'm sitting and I really feel like I need to move my body. So I'm actually gonna whip out the walking pad. And I did this 2 days ago. I don't think I walked yesterday, but I think I walked a little bit on Saturday, and I slept a little bit better Saturday. I think by just getting a little bit of movement is helping my body sleep a little bit better. So I go at a much lower speed when I'm sick. So the last time I did it, I think it was at like a 1.5 speed instead of like 3.5 speed. I'm not really focused on like getting my heart rate up or trying to sweat. It's just literally the act of like moving, like literally moving my legs, like doing something active. And that's like what I'm craving right now, is I feel like I need something. I'm like going a little stir crazy. So I'm going to walk a little bit. Almost a mile, 31 minutes. Oh, 0 speed. Might be going back. Oh, it's going back to normal. I think it was like 2,500 steps. But doing that definitely makes me a little bit more like, okay, time to sit, because I don't want to exert myself too much. I don't want to go too hard, so maybe I'll puzzle. But I wanted to show y'all the next thing that I like to do when I'm sick, and something I drink when I'm sick is apple cider vinegar. So I've done this probably since college, that like the second I felt any sort of cold coming on, I would always start to drink apple cider vinegar. You never want to drink this like straight up because you can like burn your esophagus. It's very acidic. So what I do is about a cup of water, and I heat this up for about a minute or so. I do like a teeny little dash of honey, and then I do 1 tablespoon, or roughly like 1 spoonful of apple cider vinegar. You can do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, but I feel like that's when you definitely feel it in your stomach a bit more. Like you can feel like the heat kind of in your stomach. So what I've been doing is doing 1 tablespoon twice a day and doing like a little drink 2 different times. So I'm gonna drink this and then get out a Christmas puzzle. I follow a lot of girls on YouTube, and I feel like so many people are really getting into like hobbies, and it's like you get older and then you realize that like, oh, I don't want to just scroll all the time, or you know, I don't want to just sit and watch TV. And people, I feel like every single person I follow is like, yeah, I really got into reading, or I got into like painting, or like they learned to crochet, or like needlepoint, or all these things. And for me, I realized that I've done the exact same thing, because last year I didn't want to be on my phone as much, and I wanted to set more boundaries about like how early I'm on my phone and then how late I'm on my phone. And I really love puzzles, always have. I feel like my family always does a puzzle whenever we go to like the mountains or the beach. Like there's always a puzzle going on, I feel like. And so last year I started buying puzzles, like seasonal puzzles, like some that were kind of spring themed. I have like a beach one, I have a fall one, and then I have 3 Christmas ones. But it's just a little activity that like gets you off your phone, and it's just like a way to like wind down. I'm gonna make my little drink, and then I think I'm just gonna start a puzzle. It's like, instead of a nice yummy hot chocolate while I do my Christmas puzzle, I get to have a big yummy mug full of apple cider vinegar water. Lucky me. Oh, these are also some teas that I like to take, again, whenever I'm sick, especially any like immune boosting ones with echinacea. I do love echinacea or echinacea golden seal or like elderberry. And then traditional medicinals, this brand, they make one called, I think, Immune Zoom, and it has both echinacea and elderberry. And I really like that one as well, but I don't have it right now. I'm a big tea drinker, especially when I'm not feeling so great, but let's puzzle. One thing about me and my puzzles is I never keep the box around. You know, I like to be challenged. So when I'm stuck, you know, I'm like, I don't know where this like general color scheme like goes in the picture. I do not like to cheat by looking at the box. All right, y'all, I think we are going to have some chili, we're gonna have some dinner, and then call it a night. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.